You lifting hard and heavy? I'm lifting. Oh, yeah, I'm being around because, YouTube's woke, and I can't stand that. YouTube's got to go the way of Twitter. Until then, I say if you forget what you print. If you say certain words, they shadow ban you, they burn you. I'm getting tired of it. Especially when I know what the hell I'm talking. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Never mind, never mind. I can't go there. See, I can't. I mean, anyway, I've been working out, so obviously I'm trying to lose some weight. Okay, what happened? I hurt my wrist, so I couldn't lift hard and heavy. I lift pretty hard, pretty heavy, but not where I like going. And then my hernia just started acting up, which reminds me, I should have took my pills. Those hernia ease pills work because I forgot to take them for a while. What the hell's going on here? But anyhow, so I figured I'd lose some weight. Or lose some weight, fat. They're not the same because I've been gaining weight. I have been gaining weight, but I'm losing fat. So anyway, yeah, so I started working those pullovers, pull-unders, which are great. And then I said, okay, who was I watching? Oh, yeah, Lee Priest. Lee Priest is one of my go-to guys because he don't fuck around. She goes, I like to eat, so I'm not going to starve myself when I'm want to drop, fat. I just do more cardio. You can do anything you want. You can do running, you can do bicycling, you can just do your weights. And, basically do circuit trains. What he said, in my mind, I'm going, oh, okay, circuit train, I know how to do that. So for the last week or two, since the last pull over, pull under, I've been doing cardio. Circuit training. Which basically means you pick 5 to 10 exercises and you move in, but you for me, all right, well, first off, and then you just go in between, you rest 10, 15 seconds, you go to the next exercise. Now the trick is, you don't do bench and then triceps. You don't do bench and then overhead press. You do bench and then you do pull, bent over rows, or some kind of back exercise. Then you go back to pushing and then pulling and pushing and pulling. And then eventually you get into some isolation exercise like just concentration curls, delts, and then doing like flies. You understand what I'm saying? All right? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing. And I get a pump like I never got a pump. I mean, I get a pump. Like the one last night, I was dizzy at the end. I was breaking sweats. Now, what you do is you go through a circuit, and then you repeat it. So I'm basically doing 3. You could do 4. In other words, on the last circuit, you go to failure. Now I'm working on machines, so I can go to failure. See, if I'm by myself on bench, I can't go to failure unless I got spotter. If I can go to failure over on this stuff, I can't, like a half a rep, and then a quarter, and that's it. Boom. You go to failure on the last circuit. Basically, what am I working? 12 to 15 to 20 reps. That's what I'm doing. I'm breaking sweats. My heart rate's high. I'm literally dizzy. I would say, not even 30 seconds between exercises. I basically get off the thing, write down the reps in my book, go to the next exercise, write it in, wait from the last workout, adjust, and go. So I'm less than 30 seconds. Not even that. I'd say, yeah, okay, tops 30. Tops 30. Next exercise. 30 seconds, long time. I would say 15 seconds. Well, how long will that take? I don't know. And I'm on the next exercise. Can you do it with dumbbells? Sure. You can do it with regular weights. You can take your... Basically, I like doing like a full body. But you don't have to. But it'd have to be a push-pull. It's got to be some kind of a superset where the next exercise is an antagonist to the other. At least that's the way I do it. So, I've got some ideas for future circuit training, but less stations, less exercises. But they're always antagonistic. You can't go push, 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 push. You could, but it'd be insane. You're just killing yourself. So basically, when you hit the next exercise, you're kind of fresh. Even when I was winded, I knew I could handle the next exercise because the last one I just went for the. I went to put it this way: whatever the rep range is there, I'm going for the burn, not the total failure, but I'm going for that burn. And once I feel the burn, I'm trying to get at least. I'm going for 5 more reps. You can do it. Now on leg press, you go for another 20. So I'm lurking, going through the burn, man. But anyhow, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I did some stills because it's hard with this routine. It's hard to set up for cameras. Cameras can take me 2 minutes, 5 minutes to set up. I got no time to set up. Boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang. I don't remember what I know I did pictures of each station. And if I have any video, I'll put that in too. I think I did some video. But that slowed me down, man. Slowed me down about a minute between exercises. I'm working out. Uh, my body looks like I'm losing weight, but I ain't. I'm gaining because I'm used to doing powerlifting type training instead of pump and burn. When you do pump and burn, especially with this, I'm doing a lot of what do they call it? Hypertrophy, crazy hypertrophy. Fluidization, especially now I'm taking creatine. Get lost. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It's an amino. You don't want to take creatine? Eat a pound steak a day. You got all the creatine you want. Just split it up. You ain't gonna eat one shot. Make sure you take your digestives and you'll be fine. Do that. Eat a herring a day, big motherfucker. Eat a pound, a big bottle of herring for $12. Eat that every day, right? With onions, a little bit of bread. Oh, you'll be fine. But anyway, okay, so that's that. So let me see if I can't even see it. Where we go? How come I can't see? Okay, with the circuit train. Let's see the last workout because I adjusted a little bit. You know, how many times did I do it? 1, 2, 3. I might make 3 times. Okay. Yeah, I know how to do this stuff. I just say, okay, it's time for that. Because they said do cardio and you can eat. But I ain't gonna run in place. I gotta work my whole body, man. So I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I got my cardio and I'm getting a good pump and burn. So my muscles ain't going nowhere. They're gonna grow. So that's what I'm doing. They call it circuit training. And like I said, if you do a full body workout, just do that. Drop your weight literally down to what they call bitch weight, which is like 50% or less. 50%. Try 50%. You might want 40%. And knock out reps. 10 to 20 reps minimum. 12 to 20 reps minimum. Not minimum. 10 to 15, 20 maximum. And then adjust the weight levels. But you got to get a burn. Whatever rep range you're using, you got to get a pump and a burn. And then on the last set, you still got to get the reps, and you go to failure. And that's the trick. So anyway, and Lee Priest put me on the right path. Just, you want to eat? Yeah, I got to eat. Then you got to do cardio. Well, I ain't rucking up and down these hills with fucking Bigfoot running around. So anyway, I can take my wolf if every say. But anyhow, no, but it still ain't doing what I got to do. So this works good. Circuit train, check it out. All right, so I did, what did I do? I'm working the machines, fellas. Okay, I didn't say that. I worked the line of machines, these cable machines. They're great. You could go to failure. Now, how do you go to fail on bench? You gotta have a spotter, or you gotta use dumbbells. That's another trick. You could do dumbbells where I'm doing all this stuff. So with dumbbells, you go to failure. You don't need a spot. You throw the shit down. All right, so this is what I did. I did the seated row. What is what it's about? Then I did bench press, but these all cables. Understand what I'm talking? I'm talking about machines. Machines. They got hand machines too, but these are the ones with cables. You just pop out this little bolt, stick it in, and you go to the weight level on the plates you want. It's boom, 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 zoom, zoom. Because you want to boom fast. So I did the seated rows, then I did the cable press, bench press. Then I did the lat pull downs. Is that it? Right? Yeah, overhead, like a chin. But you have two handles. And they're separate. So each has got to work their own thing. If you pull on one, you ain't pull on the other. You dig it? So it's good. These machines are good. They're good. Then I did overhead press. Then I did concentration curls. Then I did the delt machine. And then I did the flies for the chest. And then I did leg press. Right? So that's about it. Right? So how am I going to do this? I think I record on each one. And I also took pictures of each one. So here's the... how am I going to do this? Oh, I'm going to give you all the... No, that's cheating, right? Don't shit in there. Ding. Bing. Yeah, okay. All right, so here's the seated row. It's good. It's good. This stuff's so easy. You go from one to the other. It's like fun and games. But you still, if you do it right, you can still get a good work because you're pushing. You're not wasting no time. You're utilizing engineering. It's good because you get through the whole thing. You're getting the same push or pull. So it's good. It's good. It's good. Will I stay here? No, I like my powerlifting shit. But for a break in the action and trying to lose some fat and pull my hernia guts in and not go heavy until... I'm not lying to you, man. Did you see it? I don't got it here. It ain't there. There ain't nothing there. That metacarpal or whatever the hell it is, can you see it? Right, a little bump. I squeeze it, it hurts. See it there? Right there. I didn't go to a doctor. I didn't get in a cast. And obviously it didn't wrong like every other friggin' screwed up shit on my body. Anyhow. So, 12 minutes. I haven't done a fucking thing yet. 13 minutes just went. Hold on while I think my mind out. Alright, fellas. Yeah, this is the best way to do it. Here's the circuit. Alright? It's one of those... I don't know if it was the first circuit, the second, or the third that night. But here's the circuit. I went down. I figured out how to put it in that little cup where you put your drink or something. And I did it. They're not the best, but it gets the idea. Boom, boom. That's how I'm going. Boom, boom, boom. No real 30-second rest tops. Getting to the next exercise. So there it is. Here it is. Boom, boom, boom. This is your one circuit. This is what I did. All right. Bye-bye. It's self-explanatory. Bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, That's it, fellas. It's called circuit training. I'll do another type of circuit training where I'm using the free weights just to give you an idea. But the cables are good. Let me get this in. I didn't. Right? The cables are good. Cables are good. These machines. Look at your pros. Let them do it. And if they ain't doing that, then the hammer stuff, which is, it's not cables, but it's the same idea. In other words, there's a lot of safety. You can't really hurt yourself, you know. Do I like free weights? Of course I do. My basically lifting what Grandpa charged me using heavy weight for my age with real free weights, you know. But this is something I'm doing right now. I got the one injury, then I got the hernia. I'm trying to lose some fat. Am I going to lose weight? I don't know. I think that thermometer. I think the weight gauge is broke. I got to call the missus. She's at the shower. Is that what I read last night? But anyhow, I don't look it. Stomach's going down. It's a different feeling when I went back to the car. Still good. Still get a boost. You feel better than you came in, that's for sure. But it's different because it's more aerobic. It's cardio. Heart rate was going, but it broke a good sweat. It's different. Do you need both? Yeah, I suppose in the end you could always do that. A few cardios a week, a few like a circuit training. You can, if and all. It all depends on what your goal is. If you're a competitive powerlifter, I don't know, maybe once a week you might want to. I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to look at the dudes that, I don't know. I don't know. Do you get cardio? Yeah, if you look at the way Louis Simmons and the boys do it. I mean, I think the cardio's, their heart rate's keeping up. They go boom, next guy goes, then you got to go again. Next guy, they work in teams at that. He used to work. I don't know what they do. Yeah, I suppose it's still, he's dead now, but he died. But they work in teams. So when it's your turn to go, they'll switch the weights for you, but you got to go. So yeah, just keeping the heart rate up and all. Uh, Personally, because I like working heavy. Well, for me, heavy. It's light. It's weight. But I used to I give myself a 5 minute rest if I'm going 90% plus of my max, trying to do twos and threes or whatever the hell I'm doing. Yeah, I like doing that. I like moving weight. But this is a good break and it just for between fall off the porch and then the hernia's problems. I said I got to do something here, you know. Which reminds me, I got to buy another hernia belt. This one's getting old. But yeah, that's it. Good workout. Nothing wrong with it. As I said, you can do this with free weights. Just keep it a push pull. Get between 5 to 10 uh, exercises, different positions. If it's doing machines, and you'll be fine. I think it's 8. I did 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do 8 different exercises, 3 sets each. That's 24 sets, fellas. That's a lot of sets. And it was all done in a little less than an hour. So that was good. Yeah, somewhere in that bullshit. What do you guys like? They come over to me like, what are you doing? They expect me over there banging away. As I'm doing some circuit trains, so I had to explain it to these dudes. But it's good. I was shocked because they always see me go in the back, pick up some crazy shit, and go crazy. Yeah. So this is different. All right, but it's good. Good workout. For a guy that's non-competitive, you like powerlifting, okay. I'd say at least once a week do a cardio, or do a circuit training. Do something. Or just do a push-pull. You can just do push-pull. But the idea if you're going to another rank, you're switching the positions, the movements, so that it's the antagonistic of what you just did. In other words, the ones you go to weren't the ones you just did. They're fresh in a way. It's a good trick. Just another way to get your cardio going, breaking the sweat. In other words, when you breathe and like you're expelling CO2. Oh, another bullshit I could talk about. But anyhow, you're expelling CO2. You know what that means? You're burning fat, man. Your body's furnacing up. That's the exhaust fumes out the pipe from your wood stove. You understand? So when you're burning fuel, man. You're burning your fat off. You're doing cardio, man. Plus, obviously, the heart's beating to get it out of the system and ding, 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 and all that stuff. So it's good. So that's it, fellas. I talked enough. This thing's another massive madness. But a lot of you are doing cardio anyway. Just shorten down the time in between. If you're doing a full body workout, hopefully, if you are, you're doing antagonistic. All right. And just shorten the rest periods in between, lessen the weight, go to like 50% of your weight to begin with, and then as you repeat the circuit, if you want to add another 5, another 10, but you're not powerlifting. This is different. This is pump and burn, minimum rest, heart rate up, breaking a sweat, CO2 blasting, the furnace is blasting. The furnace is going. And that's it. All right, fellas, lift hard and heavy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm very in conflict here. There's a lot of things I like to talk about. I can't. So all I can tell you is watch your six. And that's literally, physically, environmentally. You got your, what do you call it? You got your plan ready, if you know what I mean. Storage, cash. I don't know, you want gold bars for me, huh? Ammo, salt, vinegar, booze, reloading kits, gunpowder, a couple bow and arrows. You can always pull the bow. You always pull the arrow out of the game you just kit. You know what I mean? When you pull out the lead. You know what I'm saying? Or your enemy. Anyhow, so, yeah, getting ready for things that are going to go fucked up nuts. Anyhow, lift hard and heavy, fella. Fella, blah, blah. Lift hard and heavy. Eat hearty, man. Starting, you know. Lift hard and heavy. Lift hard and cardio, you know, whatever. You know what I'm doing. Oh, you're kidding me? I can't wait to get back to banging the weights, though. You know, ding, ding. This is cool. This is cool. Lift hard and heavy. Lift hard and heavy. Eat hearty. And watch your six. And get your stash ready, man. Get your bug out bag ready. What have you got? I mean, I don't know what the hell you people going to do in a damn apartment building in urban environment. I don't know what the you going to do. I'm glad Tam Cass took my advice. Said, get the fuck out of Dodge, brother. You should have come a little more south, Tim. I could have worked out with you. Anyhow. All right, lift hard and heavy, fellas. Adios.